Here. What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are at Toyota and I got some explaining to do, but let me go in and get my box. They're not going to let me vlog in here, so I'm going to go in and do that first. All right, so you guys can see I have toolboxes loaded up. We are leaving Toyota Marin, and I know a lot of you are probably gonna have a lot of questions about that. Like I said just a second ago, I'm gonna explain everything right now. I have to kind of keep an eye on the boxes because it's a lot of weight. You guys know it's filled with tools. And so when we get home, we're gonna unload it. I think Superman Dan, my neighbor, has a box truck, and we are gonna unload it there and get the garage situated. And yeah, kind of fill you in on everything that's been going on. And I know there was a lot of you after I left Sac City thought I kind of disappeared, and yeah, so that's kind of where I went. But I'm gonna explain everything here in just a minute. I shouldn't be vlogging and driving, and looks like we have about an hour drive home. And so yeah, I'll let you know when we get there. So let's get out of here. All right, so we're home, parked, boxes made it. They didn't even really move so much. So now we got to go in the garage and we need to start moving stuff around and figure out where the white toolbox is going to go again. If you guys seen the other videos, the earlier videos before I started working at Sac City, you guys know that I had kind of the garage laid out pretty nice, but I had the white toolbox closest to the front of the garage, and I didn't really like that because I mean, it was susceptible to all the weather, the rain, when it was hot out, like there was no shade. So I'm thinking about changing it up a little bit and putting it maybe farther back in the garage, but let's go clean up and let's go see what we're gonna do with it. All right, so my thought is to put the white toolbox over here. I think it's gonna be perfect for it, but as you guys can see, the garage has gotten kind of dirty and messy and needs a good cleaning. So I got engines for days. This is a customer's engine. I think that they're still gonna wanna do it, putting it in a 350Z, so you guys can look forward to that content. Let me turn this on. This is a super secret project. I'm not gonna tell you about this just yet. You guys are gonna find out soon. I promise. You're gonna find out about it, but that's gonna be a project that's coming up that I'm super excited to be working on. You can see stuff has just gotten out of hand, like crap everywhere. Need to clean this up. This is kind of in the way. I need to put the tonneau cover back on the Raptor, clean some of this garbage up. And yeah, now that the rain's coming, I gotta find a spot for this to stay inside. Yeah, I got some work to do. So, okay, and so as the title of the video states, I owe you an explanation. I didn't really tell anybody. I definitely didn't put it out on social media, but yeah, like I was touching on just a little bit earlier, the reason why we were over at Toyota picking up my box is because after I left Sac City, I actually got back to Toyota. I was working at Marin Toyota, and for a couple different reasons. It had nothing to do with the fact that I didn't have work here, that I hated what I was doing, that I was hurting for money or anything like that. It was simply the fact that in the great state of California, you have to have a vicious paper trail to try and buy a house. And so while we love the house that's here, we weren't able to, purchase it. I talked to the owner here and they said that they're going to continue to rent it out to us until their son decides to buy the house here. And so we're kind of on limited time. So I've been wanting to buy a house for a long time. I want to have my own house. I want my daughter to be able to have a place that she can, call home and be able to, we can build memories at a house that's not just a rental or have to worry about moving from there. But some of that's kind of changed a little bit now with this whole financial analysis stuff that I've been doing and, learning about finances and doing stuff with insurance and that stuff. To be honest, I don't know if we are going to buy a house. Maybe in the next 5 years, it would be great to buy a house, but that's not priority number one anymore. And so the reason why I went back to Toyota was to have a W-2, and it was consistent, and that's what they want to see. They want to see a paycheck going into your, bank account regularly. I do have YouTube. That is, a constant, but the money aspect fluctuates, and it wasn't enough for a constant. And I've only been doing it for 2 years in the eye of being able to have a 1099. I think it's a 1099 for it. But hold on, let me move this. My arm was getting sore. Anyway, I'm not trying to make this real long and drawn out, but that was the reason why I went back. And so I've worked at Marin Toyota before, and it was a great place to work. I loved working there. You can make really good money. I love all the guys there. I still love all the guys there. A lot of them have still been there. Excuse me. And it was just one of those that I thought it would be easy. And so the dealership world has changed. Anybody out there that is a part of the dealership world, you know that it has gotten way harder. There's way more like BS attached to it. The money, like all of the writers and, the management and stuff have pretty much stolen the money from the people that are actually making all of the money for the dealership and the techs. And it's turned into a very unfair, I don't want to say unfair, but the environment is not what it used to be. And I really firmly believe in all you guys out there, all the techs that, bust their ass and learn and do everything that they can, to make an honest living. And so I was one of those for, 20 years. And I really believe that the dealership can't survive without the techs, yet the techs get the worst, they kind of get shit on. And it's like, they're the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to any of the managers or any of the, higher ups, but they're also the backbone, the basis, the knowledge, the customer service, the everything, on top of fixing the cars right. And so I just don't think it's a very fair, work environment anymore. And so without me going off on a total rant, I was working there for a little bit, but to be honest, like, this is everything to me. All of this is everything to me. This camera, you guys, everything that, I was doing, I was just severely missing. And I thought at Sac City that I was going to be able to do more. And that just definitely didn't work out. And then, going to Toyota, I was like, okay, cool. It's only 4:10 schedule, but I was still absent. And a lot of you guys had mentioned and said stuff, and I didn't really, come forth and let you know what was going on because I was really thinking that I could make it work. But I'm back now, baby. And so that's why we got the toolboxes today. And so I'm really excited to be able to actually get back on the grind, work on stuff, for all of the friends out there, all the homies, people that have questions, be able to start putting out videos again, with some of my knowledge, being able to pass it on to y'all and, build some cool stuff. Like we got cool project cars here. We got the Raptor. I'm going to be getting a trailer, being able to take that beast to the track a lot more. We have lots more time with Gary and Mike and all of that. And so it's like a breath of fresh air of something that I was already doing that I should have never negated on. Excuse me. I'm getting all like excited and hyped up about it, but I should have just kept building. And so that's kind of where I'm at. And so now we're back, and I'm waiting for Superman Dan to get here with the truck, and we're going to unload, and I think we're going to put the toolbox here, we're going to switch gears, and we're going to start making videos, and we're going to start doing a lot more here. So you guys, I hope you guys are excited about it. I am very excited about it, as you can tell, and I'm sorry that, I didn't let you know sooner. Like I said, I was really thinking I was going to be able to juggle it, and I couldn't, and the money wasn't there, and it was just like, y'all expect a lot, and I want you to expect a lot because that pushes me. And then by me doing this, it pushes you. And you know, it's just a vicious cycle of building and cool stuff and drifting and content and, you know, answering questions and building a relationship together. So I'm gonna end rant here because I know it's a lot of talking and some of y'all don't like all the talking, but I really wanted to explain everything to you guys and let you know that that's what it was, keeping it 100 with you, that I'm back and it's time to, you know, build this channel and really push and move forward. I even texted that to Mike the other day, like, I'm tired of not being able to make content and, you know, really connect with you guys. And so by me opening up like this and kind of letting you know what was going on behind the scenes, I'm trying to make it open book and keep it 100, as I always tell you, as Mike always tells you, and that way you know what's going on, you know, in our real lives. And so this is now real life, and so we're gonna get back to it. I know y'all missed the videos, I missed making them, and yeah, let's wait till Dan gets here. My man Superman Dan coming through. What's your name, bro?
Edgar.
Edgar, good to meet you. These guys came through. Here's the lift gate that we're using on here to get this off because this thing weighs like 3,000 pounds. All right, I gotta help him. Okay, so tonneau cover all secured back on. Man, the truck's dirty, I need to clean it up, but kind of started decorating and organizing and putting over here how I want it. Don't look at this side yet, but couch in the same spot, the little table, got the big dog toolbox here with the stuff up top cleaned up. I have my cart, and then I have all my VQ stuff. I'm going to be going through this, and I'm probably going to be getting rid of a lot of it. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll probably see stuff for sale, for cheap, for free. If you guys have any questions on anything, you can see a lot of it is just like factory parts, as well as stuff in here I need to start getting rid of. I just have way too much like overflow VQ crap. So I'm gonna start cleaning that up, but looks really good in here. Over here is kind of a nightmare, but I think I know what I'm gonna do with it. And now that I have my toolbox home, I'm gonna be able to start putting away a lot of stuff over here because a lot of those tools I actually brought home from work and was using out of there, so I can put them back there. And then I'm gonna, man, this is all bad. Engine's gonna be going next weekend, so I know this is just temporary, but this one is gonna be here for a little bit. And then the engine hoist, like I said, I gotta clean up all this stuff, and then yeah, so I'm gonna get back to it. I think I need to figure out something to eat. It's like 4 o'clock, I haven't eaten all day, so I need to bring these inside so they don't fill up with water. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat real quick. All right, we are back from getting something to eat. Some time has passed. I have been cleaning up and wiping down and reorganizing. Look at this. Everything's looking clean. It's all wiped down. Pretty much how you guys have last seen it. Not too different, but it survived the ride over here from Toyota. Kind of cleaned up over in this section. Like I said, this is gonna be gone. Kind of started organizing this. Look at this section, completely clean. Pretty much the shop's getting all back together. I cannot wait to start doing some stuff, get this car out of here. And I know at least one of you in the comments has probably not seen the video all the way through and is gonna ask, what's going on with Mike's car? Watch the last video. I explain everything, especially with the harness, because if you guys have been following the series, you guys know that the harness has been one big nightmare. So yeah, so don't ask. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today. I think we are gonna wrap up. We're gonna go inside, chill. It feels good to have like, oh, it feels so good to have these tools home because I love having that toolbox here and having a secondary set, but there's nothing like having all of my like good tools, the stuff that I use every day to be able to like really get down and grind. So anyway, like I said earlier, I'm back. You guys know now everything that's gone on, and I'm just like looking forward to pushing forward and starting to build and, you know, really getting down to the nitty gritty and you know, let's build this thing, y'all. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys have been well. I hope your families have been well, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Peace. All right, if you've made it this far in the video, you watched all the way through, you see this is Pete's, it's not Starbucks. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the Starbucks stuff, and there's gonna be a video on it, I promise. I'm gonna explain everything about the girl spitting in the drink, period. And so, yeah, just wait for the next video. So yeah, okay, now we're really done.